Okay. So as I was saying that these three, secant, cosecant, and cotangent, are reciprocals of these. So cotangent is A over O in a triangle. Somebody want to tell me what this one is? Secant?
Why?
Well, it's the reciprocal of this one, unless you're asking me why I'm asking you the question. So this one, what's this one? X over 1? So what would secant be? 1 over x, yep. Same thing here. This one's 1 over y. And this one's pretty easy. That one's just flipped, so it's x over y. All right, now I'm going to make up some problems for you guys to try. And maybe we can do a couple together, and then I'll do a few for prizes, and we'll be on our way to doing the homework. Sound good? Okay. So let's try this one. Let's say that this is a I don't know, let's make this a 42-degree angle right here. Okay, and then I'm going to put an X right here, and then we'll make this 10 over here. So to start with, just find X. Use your basic SOHCAHTOA to find X. An angle here, an angle right next to it, or a side right next to it, and a side over here. So go ahead and try that out. I'll give a prize for this one. Let's see what you remember. It's good to do a refresher. Go ahead and digitally put your thumb up when you are done. Still waiting for a few people. All right, that's everybody. So keep your hand digitally up if you want to win a prize. I do have sea creatures today. We've got, let's see, how about a Dory and a Nemo? Although I don't like that eye on that Nemo. And a shark. What's the name of the shark in Finding Nemo? Is it Bruce? Okay. All right, so hands up for the people who want to compete. Let's see. David is 1, Rylan is 2, Janae is 3, Mitchell is 4, Cruz is 5, Tommy is 6. Four. Mitchell.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Alright. So I figured out where the A, O, and H are. So
Okay.
opposite of the degree is the O, the opposite. And then opposite of the 90 degree is the hypotenuse, and then the other one's the adjacent.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, so then it was x over 10 is cosine 42, and then x over 10, and then I put the, and then I just typed in a 10 cosine 42, and then I figured out it was like 7.431.
Oh, okay. So, yep, you cross multiply, you get x equals 10 times the cosine of 42. And what did you say it was? 7 point what?
7.4331.
All right, we'll do 7.43. Okay, so is that a reasonable answer for over here? If this side, the hypotenuse is 10, could this...
Freezing.
What'd you say? Oh, what did I write? 3-1. My goodness. Brain stopped. Okay. So, good job, Mitchell. You want an I'm a winner sign?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, next question. Raise your hand digitally if you got it right. I want to know where we are with those.
Jace is at an orthodontist appointment.
Okay. Good. We got a lot of people getting it right here. That's good. Okay. Do you guys know how you would find the other side? Just give me like a nod if you think you know how you would find the other side. Okay. Hopefully Pythagorean theorem would do it for you. So I'm just quickly going to write in this other angle, which is 48 degrees, and you know that because they all add up to 180. And then if I take 100 minus 7.43 squared, I get about 44.79, and if I take the square root of that answer, I get about 6.7. Okay. So now we've got all those things. So now let's talk about what if I had said, what if I said this? What is the secant of 42 in this triangle? What would you guys do? Somebody want to unmute and talk to me about it?
It'd be 10 over 7.43.
Good. Okay, so if I look over this, I see that secant says it would be h over a. So I'm going to take the hypotenuse, which is 10, over a, which is 7.43. Which is like 1.3-ish. Yeah. Okay. Does anybody know how to do secant in your calculator? Because there's no secant button. Alexa, what do you do?
You hit, I know you do like the, okay, you hit second and then like the sine or whatever you're using.
Right. You
Cosine.
actually, that doesn't really work. That only works when you're trying to find an angle. So if you're trying to find out what the angle was, that's when you do inverse sine and inverse cosine. But how could we do, because like if I wanted to find the cosine of 42, right? I could just type it in my calculator. But what if I wanted to find the secant of 42?
Would you do 1 over cosine of 42?
Right, because since cosine is x, that means that secant is 1 over x. Nice. Okay, let me find, oh, no, I think I'm good. Okay. All right, so secant and cosine are opposites of each other in that sense. Okay, so now what if we look at the unit circle, and instead this time I say, what is the secant of 30 degrees? So let's look at 30 degrees. Secant, remember, is if you look at the bottom of your circle here, it is 1 over x. And which one's x?
Oh.